Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, the post-game edition. When I last left you guys, we were on the second to last floor of the Lagdou ruins, that being floor number 9. And we are going to dive right into it. This is going to be probably the most challenging map. The next one is the final one, yes. There is something about it that makes it not quite so bad, but we'll get to that when we get there. But this one's going to be fun. And I'll explain to you why in just a moment. So here we are. As you can probably already tell, this is a volcanic map, meaning that there are these fun little flame tiles here that, if we stand on, will burninate us for 10 damage. That applies to the monsters as well, but it's very unlikely that they'll stand on them because they're not, well, I guess they're stupid, but they're not super stupid, I guess. That being said, the reason why this is going to be super fun, this map is nothing but whites and cyclopeans. I guess there's one male doing here. A lot of whites, a lot of cyclopeans. There's one entombed here. But you'll notice there's a fair number of freaking Archmogols too. And every single one of them has Shadow Shot. I checked. So that's fun. There's like 5 of them, and they're all positioned in fun and amazing ways. Excuse me, there's 6 of them. We have 6 Shadow Shot Mogols, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll be cool. Priority Alpha will be to deal with those as best we can and eliminate them before they have a chance to do too much damage. My goal is to utilize Archer with Purge to eliminate them before they have a chance to do much to us. And by the looks of things, that won't be too challenging. This one might be a problem before I can get too close to it, but we'll see. This one's going down first. These other ones might be a little bit more challenging. We'll see. At any rate, a lot of Cyclopses, a lot of whites, and a lot of these whites have bows, so I decided not to bring any flyers other than Tana, who does have a Philly shield, so she's safe. I got my 2 best bishops, obviously the lady Miss Awesome herself, La Rochelle, my magic nuke, and Erica's here. Not Ephraim, just Erica. I decided that Ephraim's particular weapon set wouldn't be as useful as Erica's this map. She has the wind sword, she has her sigline to rapier, it'll be all kinds of fun. So anyway, let's get into it. This will be a quick one, I'm hoping, and by quick I mean not quick, but it will be a challenge, and I like a good challenge, so we'll see how it goes. First things first, we are going to disable Mr. White here, because I don't like him very much. We'll use Shine in case one of those Shadow Shot Mogols gets clever. I did give Lute that Angelic Robe that I found, so you'll see she's got a nice, more sturdy 38 HP than she had before. Lute does not generally tend to get a whole lot of hit points, so there we go. Capped magic for her. That's awesome. That is going to be the ultimate in magical potency there, and she's 1 point off from speed and 2 off from resistance, which I have no doubt she will end up capping before the game is through. So we'll send Erica after this sucker here. What do we want to use to kill him? He's got a short spear, huh? Well, I suppose I can just hit him from a distance. It's not every day you get to use a distance weapon with a sword user. Yeah, we'll just silver sword him, it's fine. He's not going to hit me. I do like Erica, as I mentioned, quite a bit more than Ephraim in terms of this game. Which sounds crazy, right? Because Ephraim's awesome, and he is awesome, but once he promotes, he very quickly becomes lackluster. Early on, Ephraim is just, he's god tier, he's so good, but once they both promote, Erica will quickly start to overshadow him a little bit. Because Ephraim just kind of sorts to become mediocre after that, which is disappointing to say the least, but let's go ahead and purge Mr. Archmogol here before he does anything stupid. Like Shadow Shot, for example, and there he goes. Bye. So that's 1 of 6 down. Next one will be this guy. Let's see, what range do those other ones have up here? They're a little far away, so yeah, we're not in range of those. Thankfully. I'm okay with that. Actually, if I put Archer right here, could I hit him? I don't know. I could. If I put Archer right there, I can hit the other one. And guess what? That might need to be happening. I could let Natasha do it if I can get her close enough to trade with him, but I don't think I can, so that's okay. I actually have another Purge Tome in the convoy, but it's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and get everybody positioned here. We're going to keep La Rochelle back for once, simply because, well, she's maxed out level-wise, and she doesn't really need it, so... We finally have Gleipnir on the field, by the way, for all the good it's going to do. And no, I don't know why I'm staggering my guys like that. It's a habit I got into playing Shining Force. I did mention that a couple chapters ago about maybe playing that after this. And the reason why you want to stagger people in Shining Force is because offensive spells tend to have, at later levels anyway, have AoE effects. So you don't want to group up your guys. And the most basic AoE is like a plus sign shape. So if you're able to put your guys in a position where they're not in any way to get hit like that, then it's best, because then they don't get wrecked all by the same spell. Although I think spell damage does have diminishing returns with the greater number of people it hits in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Might not be the case for all the classes, but anyway, let's see if we can take out that Mogul from here with Purge again. I can. Goodbye. That's 2 down. 4 to go. Alright, so there's 1 left up there. The other 2 are this way. I think I should be able to get close enough to them before they can get to me. This one won't be too difficult either, I don't think. But we're going to dance with Arthur so we can go again. And as I mentioned, I might let Natasha get a little closer to see if she can hit him instead. I wish La Rochelle could have the potency to deal with him immediately, but... What hit me last turn? The longbow? Or something? Must have been a longbow, or just a regular bow even, because I can't counter with Purge. Yeah, we'll take care of this guy, I think. Actually, we'll let Lute do it, because she hasn't leveled up all the way yet. Alright, that's the Maginot line right there. So we'll take this sorry sucker out. Again, I'm going to use Shine just because I don't want to get cleverly shadow shot at and have a weapon triangle advantage against myself. We definitely don't want that. Once those shadow shot guys are out of the way, it's going to be really easy just to plow through and take care of everything. That's a level C rank for light magic on Lute there. We don't need a short bow, that's for dang sure. Well, you know what? Nope, never mind. I don't want to move anything closer than that. We'll put Archer right here with a lightning tome instead of his Purge tome. Ewan can move up a little bit, I think. Yeah, next turn is when we're unleashing the power of Purge on that stupid Shadow Shot jerk. We're a little tightened up right now, which looks messy, but we'll be okay. These guys are going to continue to move toward us and hurt themselves on fire tiles, which, you know what, they can do all they want. I am A-okay with you guys killing yourselves. We got this jerkwad getting in my way, of course. Not for long, obviously, but... I don't know that I've ever actually seen an enemy get burninated by the fire to death. But I'd be open to seeing it. Let's see if I can hit him from here. Yep, just enough. Bye, Shadow Shot jerk. That is half of them gone without ever getting to fire a shot. It just leaves these two and that one up there. That one might be a little bit troublesome, but I think we can get closer to him first. We'll see how it goes. We're going to have Tana deal with the bowman here, I think. Killer Lance ought to do. So, I don't know if anybody is really familiar with Shining Force as opposed to Fire Emblem and see me play this. If you are, then congrats to you. You're one of the few awesome people that has played such an old game on a console that I have a lot of connection to and a lot of attachment to, but I understand was not very well received by a lot of people, especially when compared to something like the Super Nintendo. Growing up, all I had was a Sega Genesis. I got it when I was 6, and I never got another console after that until I was 16. So you can, and that was a PS2. So you can imagine what I played most of my life based on the fact that I didn't have access to anything else, really. And, well, I had a Game Boy. I had a Game Boy, too. I had a Game Boy Color up until high school. While I was in high school, I ended up selling a bunch of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to buy a Game Boy Advance. But anyway, I had a Game Boy Color and I had a Sega Genesis until I was a teenager. That's about it. And that pretty much was the primary method of entertainment for me for a long time. So, needless to say, I have a lot of fond memories of that console. It brought me a lot of entertainment through the years, and it got me through a lot of difficult times. And I actually played it quite a bit with my sister, too, when we were growing up, and that was nice. Something we had a chance to bond over, but we don't have a lot in common anymore nowadays, but that's beside the point. But Shining Force 2 was my first real taste of tactics RPG. And it's not terribly dissimilar from this game. There are a lot of differences, obviously, just because they're different games completely, but it's still a fantasy setting tactics RPG. You still have character classes, and you have multiple characters per given class. They can all class change, some of them with alternate promotion paths. And you have weapons that gradually get upgraded throughout the game, although they don't have durability. You can buy healing items, that kind of a situation. Certain classes are good against others, for example. But, I mean, for the most part, you're fighting monsters. And you're not fighting other units of the same classes that you have access to. You're just fighting generic enemies of a certain type or whatever. They gradually get upgraded and get beefier as time goes on. The other thing, however, because permanent death is such a staple of Fire Emblem, obviously it's not in very many other RPGs. So it's not in that one either. There's no permanent death. You go to a town between maps, and you can go to a church and get your people revived. It's not a big deal. That being said, if your main character falls in battle, you start the chapter over, or you have to, you go back to your last save. Because your main character can't... Well, you don't go back to your last save, but you leave the battlefield and you wake up in a church. And you lose all your progress on that map. So, really, I guess, technically you do kind of lose you go back to your last save almost, but it's not quite how it works if you think about it. We're going to park Loot right here so she can contend with those guys in there. And we'll have Ewan right down here. I'm doing my best to avoid the fire tiles because they're not fun. I don't want to get shadow shot either, although I can definitely take out both of those guys next turn. I have to get my other Purge tome out of the convoy, though, I think. That's okay, I can do that in a minute. Or I can just do it next turn. I have access to a dancer after all, so it's not like it's going to be difficult. Alright. But yeah, if you've ever played... Shining Force 1 was good, too. Don't let me get you out of the idea that it's not good. They actually remade Shining Force 1 on the Game Boy Advance. I forget what they called it, but I remember having a ROM of that for a while, too, just to try out and see what it was like. It's a little weird. It's not a perfect grid. It's like a... You're looking at it from a slightly lower angle, so it's like rectangular spots instead of square ones, and it's a little confusing to keep track of distance. But it is effectively the same game as the old one. Just updated graphics, maybe slightly better mechanics, but if you're into tactics RPGs, the old school stuff, and you don't mind a slightly outdated console like the Sega Genesis, even though I think the Genesis still looks great today. Obviously, it's not, full 3D rendered graphics or anything, but even for, a 16-bit console, it looked fantastic, and I really, really liked that system a lot. And again, I know it compared to the powerhouse that was the Super NES, it really didn't hold a candle in a lot of technological regards, but I still think it had a lot of, I'm not going to say superior games, because the SNES had a lot of great games too, but there's a lot of things, oh, come on, really, Loot? There were so many things that were on the Genesis that you just couldn't play anywhere else. And wow, look at that guy just got killed by fire. This guy in the corner here doesn't appear to be moving, so we're going to have somebody sneak in there and kill him. I could just purge him. Honestly. Alright, where do I want to go to... Speaking of purging, how do we want to do this? I need to get the other Purge tome out. And we'll put the Killing Edge away for right now. Grab the other Purge out. Trade that to Artur. Could give it to Natasha too. There's no reason Natasha can't do it, but... And then I'll grab my... I'll put the other one Purge away and get my sword back out. And then move Erica out of the way. Ish. Well, she can stay right there, I guess. And Archer can pop and lock his... No, let's kill that stupid Archer in the way first. He's upsetting me. Wow, 35 accuracy even against Natasha? That's absurd. Should not be able to hit her that easily. Although it is an iron bow. The basic weapons tend to have better accuracy, so... Alright, we'll purgify these two Arc Moguls here. And that is 4 of 6. And we got 2 more. Let's go ahead and dance Jazzercise here. And take out the other one. Alright, 1 left, and I've got enough Purge to go around, so I think we're all set in that regard. Okie doke. And I'll put, well, I think Loot can handle whatever's coming at her here. What does this white have? A spear? This guy's got a hammer. Hammer has abysmal accuracy, so... Excuse me. We'll just go with basic fire for that time being, I think. And we'll get Purge off of Archer so he doesn't get... Or he has a chance to counter, I should say. Alright, see how this goes. Swing and a miss. Nice 9% chance to hit there, Hammer Boy. Yeah, Hammer's abysmal accuracy. I think the worst accuracy in the game, honestly. Maybe tied with hand axes. Hand axes actually really suck for accuracy, believe it or not. Then again, most thrown weapons have worse accuracy than their melee counterparts, so I guess that's not really all that surprising. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to split the group up into 2 different parties. Obviously, Archer's going to go this way so we can Shadow Shot that last... Or, not Shadow Shot. We can Purge that last Shadow Shot guy. That's what I meant to say. And I'll probably just grab that 1 use back out of the convoy, if I'm being totally honest. I don't see any reason to bust into the 3-1 left. We'll save that for next time. The last level is going to be fun. I know I've talked a little bit about it so far, or talked it up a little bit. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I did the opposite. It's not overly challenging. And I know that sounds weird considering it's the last map, but there's something about it that makes it... I'm not going to say trivial, because it's not. Because if you're not careful, you'll die very, very quickly. But if you are careful and just pace yourself, you're not likely to take a lot of damage. So we'll see about that when I get there. Give me 1 moment here. This guy must have gotten hit by fire earlier. Have a crit with 1 HP left. Awesome. Okie doke. Getting some more lightnerizing here. Who to deal with the Cyclops? I think Loot's earned it. Am I right? Just basic fire told him how to do, I think. Can't imagine why not. Yeah, let's do that. All set. Alright, I'll send Larshell around to kill that other guy just because I don't want to send anybody else who's slower. Did anybody hurt? I guess Loot got hurt a little bit. Hey, she hit 40 HP. I didn't even notice. That's a good number. It's the highest you can go with and still only have 1 row of health left. Actually, Larshell only has 38. How did I miss that? Oh, right, she never gets hit. Like, ever. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna bug into the supply, drop in the 3 Purge, and grab the 1 for that last stupid Mogul guy. And I'll have Tethys go this way with the group. And we'll see if we can bug out this guy, or draw him out, rather. I didn't bother to check what he has, but I don't think he's got, like, a halberd or anything like that. Not that he'll hit me anyway. Even if he does, he has a heavy spear. Nice try. But no luck. So who's not maxed out? Eric is not maxed yet, and neither is Loot. That's it. Everybody else is maxed out, I think, in terms of level. Interesting choice. Have a crit. In the face. Alright, we're doing good. Not much left. Well, there's a decent chunk, but not enough that it's going to be a problem or anything. Alright, as long as I can get within that space. So next turn I can get that Shadow Shot guy. I don't think you can fly over this chasm. Nope, you can't. It seems a little odd that you can't fly over that, if I'm being totally honest. I don't really know why that is. But, what are you going to do? Anyway, we'll send... I have 9 people or 8? I have 8 people. I don't need both my bishops to go the same direction, so we'll send Natasha here. We'll have Ewan go this way. So I'll knock down this here wall. And then we'll send Loot right in there. And start tearing some stuff up. Because she does that. She's almost capped, right? Yeah, she's level 18. So, I'll just send her right in here. Oh, what's beyond the archers here? More archers! We love those. What do they have? Iron bow. Iron bow. A lot of iron bows. What's up with that? Just for higher accuracy? I guess. What's their accuracy against her? 41. Oh, they only do like 6. She's fine. Is that the only thing that can hit her? If I move right there? There's Cyclops can get her too with a Tommy Hawk. That's alright. We'll just go right here. Once her Fire Tome runs out, she'll just switch to her Shine, and that's fine. For a second, I'm like, wait, I didn't bring more Fire Tomes. I'm like, wait, I can buy Fire Tomes from the vendor in the shop. I'm not going to need to, probably, but hey, she's almost going to cap... If she caps Resistance, that'll be cool. I'll be down. Alright, we're drawing out Cyclopeans. A lot of Cyclopeans, holy smokes. Is it bugging anybody that I called them that, by the way? I didn't bother to ask or anything, but I just think it's funny calling them that. I was hoping for a crit right there, that'd been cool. Oh well, still didn't get hit, that's the important thing. Those iron bows are not going to do hardly anything to her, especially considering not all of them are even going for her. Yeah, go ahead and situate yourself on the fire, doofus. Excuse me. Okie doke. Almost level 20 Sage. That'll be fun going into... That's a lot of Cyclopses. Holy crap, I just realized that. Yeah, there's like 4 of them. Well, one's almost dead, so there's that. And this is my Fire Tome about to break. No big deal. I got plenty more magic where that came from. I haven't seen that notification in a little while, huh? Ooh, 100 gold, sweet. I'll take it. Lol. Alright, so... I suppose we can just go to town with Shine Magic on these Cyclopses. Again, they're very unlikely to hit me, but... better safe than sorry, I suppose. There we are, maxed out Loot. Please get Resistance. She does not. Crap. Well, that's unfortunate. Just shy. Oh well. Really good luck too. Like this turn, she turned out amazing, just like I expected her to. 13 defense is not too shabby for a mage, by the way, guys. Just so you're aware. I don't think I need to tell you that, but just in case I do, 13 defense is not bad. Alright, so let's move up. Let's let La Rochelle take some of the heat off here. She can't one-round these Cyclopses. They're just a little too beefy. I don't want to leave her exposed with Ivaldi, so... let's just lightning him. That's fine. I don't want to waste uses on Ivaldi is the big thing, too. And then I can dance for Loot. Put her back in the front line here. where I'm confident she can handle everything that comes at her. Shine doesn't wear her down too much. Like 4, but still. Okay. Now then, time to deal with that last stupid Arc Mogul by putting Archer right here and shooting him in the eye. There we are. All the Arc Moguls down without even getting touched. Gotta love it. All we have left is a few whites, some Cyclopses, and an Entombed. Oh, and this Malduin, I guess. Does he have a Brave Bow? Oh, good lord, I didn't notice that. Why don't I... Oh, I wish I could fly over there and just kill him. How much damage does he do? 26? I only have 9 defense, so that's 15 twice, potentially. I need to heal. I'm just going to get Archer out of there. I don't want him getting wrecked. I'll rescue drop with Erica. There we are. I'll draw out that Malduin with her. And we'll heal up Archer real quick. As soon as I trade that... Oh, Purge is gone. I don't need to worry about trading that away from him. So we'll just heal him up anyway. Alright, and Erica is the last non-maxed out unit in my team. So let's see if we can't get her topped off. Nice try. Once again with the hammer hit situation here. Nice. This is why you use light magic, folks. The extra crit really helps. Let's see if I can crit this guy too. That'd be awesome. Ow! Alright, that didn't feel too great. Nope, no crit that time. Bummer. I think that white has a spear or something. This'll be funny. Nope. Nothing for you. Sorry. Alright, let's clean this mess up. In fact, I'll go melee here so we can't retaliate. Probably could be using Anima instead of Dark now that I have it maxed out. But that's okay. It's neither here nor there, I suppose. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's move Eric up and take care of this Cyclops. Does he move? I don't know if he moves or not. I don't want to put Erica on the fire if I can help it. We'll go Sigline. That'll take him out. Or I could just equip Ewan with something more potent than Flux. Give him Thunder. Feel the thunder. Let's see. Oh, Natasha's all the way back here. Jeez. I guess I'll top off loot real quick, even though she's only right over there. Might as well. I don't need her getting lucky killed by something. It's very unlikely she'll get crit by anything, but you never know. And we'll just lightning that sucker down. Completely unnecessary critical hit. Should be able to Fimble Vetter this guy to death. Yep, that'll do. Jeez, excuse me. Appear to have some kind of frog in my throat or something today. Not very fun, but the show must go on, ladies and folks. Ladies and menfolk. What I meant to say. That's a line from Firefly, by the way. I'm not making fun of gentlemen who watch my show. I just like Firefly a lot. As most people probably do who have seen it. Alright. Almost done here, and then we'll move on to the finale, everybody. There's only, looks like 6 guys left. Soon to be 5. I like how Erica and Ephraim have special music when they use their legendary weapons in combat, but nobody else does. Wow, she absolutely wrecked that guy. Holy smokes. Sigline is awesome. Alright, that's going to be level 19 Erica, almost there. One more level up. Oh, here we go. I don't think I can make it through without stepping on fire tiles. What does this guy have? Armor Slayer, Short Spear. Well. I could wind sword, but not to great effect, so I'll just stay here and silver sword instead. We'll have loot come out. Maybe. Well, how far can Tethys go? Right here. That'll work. We'll mess up that entombed with loot, I think. No, I want Erica to have that experience, so I'll kill the other guy instead. Unless that entomb goes for her anyway. Remains to be seen, I suppose. That's okay. Whichever. I'll just let Erica kill the boss. That'll finish her up. Then our main character will be fully promoted. That'll be fun. And Entomb's probably going to go for Tethys, actually. If he moves at all. I haven't noticed that he's going to necessarily move exactly, but... Alright, staying off the fire. Learn that from World of Warcraft. Get out of the fire. Swing and a miss. Yeah, we'll let Erica take out the Entombed. Doesn't take much effort to do that, and she's not going to get hit, so... It's a nice, satisfying noise that makes. It's like she's landing on like sand, but not really. The footfalls of the horse there. A lot of effort went into making the sound effects different depending on what kind of terrain you're on, and that's really cool. I have a lot of respect for that. That had to have been tedious and annoying. But for the developers to take the time to make that extra nice little detail like that, it does not go unrecognized or unappreciated. And it's not just this game that does that. Oh shoot, she just hit S rank with light magic, didn't she? No, A rank. Never mind, we're good. I can still decide if I want to give her S or A for whichever. Although she's very close to S rank staves. She probably doesn't need to use Evaldi. I've got La Rochelle for that. So... And honestly, since Evaldi's good against monsters, but bishops are good against monsters with every light magic, so it's unnecessary. And also redundant. Let's see. There's 3 more Cyclopses in there. What is he standing on? Stairs? Is there more? Did that reinforcements just show up? Interesting. We'll go full... Nah, we'll just use Shine. That's fine. I gotta get everybody ferried in here. I just want to step on the fire. Get at me. I would love a crit right now. That'd be cool. Nope. Alright, fine. Again, I'll just take what I can get. Ah, and the fire kills him, lol. Okay. Probably just Fimblevetter down the boss here. Oh, jeez. No, I can't. He'll have 1 HP left. We gotta go X-Cal. Or I could just, you know, double up on him with something else. What does he have? A Tomahawk and a Brave Axe? Jeez. Yeah, we'll just go Fimblevetter and I'll let somebody else kill him. I might just crit too, so. Crush. Ow. That does not feel good. 1 freaking HP left. That's annoying. Who wants the kill? Let's let Erica do it. She's earned it. She's not going to be standing on that fire for very long, so... we'll just wind sword him to death. Just hold it straight in the air. That's awesome. I like that. Alright, here we go. Capped Erica. 20 defense. That's good. 1 point from capping strength. That's irritating. Oh well. Anyway. Let's get this level done with and get on to the finale. As soon as I move everybody in range. I think I'll just heal up loot just in case. There we are. I brought a Fortify staff, but I haven't needed to use it yet. Probably for the best. Whoa, okay. Nice. Finish off the level with a double crit from La Rochelle. I don't see any better way to go out than that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is floor number 9. The second to last floor clear. We move on, finally, to Lagdou Ruins floor 10, the last one. This is it, everybody. This will be the finale, or upcoming, rather, will be the finale of Sacred Stones. So buckle up, get ready for that. It'll be a fun one, and we'll finish off the series with a bang, I promise. So that being said, thank you very much for watching up to this point. I really do appreciate it. You got one left to go. That's it. So, join me for that finale next time. And I look forward to seeing you then. So until then, this has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.